So I'm just going to tell you a few things about myself. I've got 2 friends with benefits. I used to have 3, but then the Tories said she's no longer disabled. My name is Shaun Paczowski, but don't let the surname fool you, because it is Polish, but me, really lazy. Because that's the stereotype, isn't it? Like hard-working builder sorts, which is mental to me, because the only thing I've ever bricked is my sister's window. I like to watch a lot of TV, like I was watching that programme recently about the undateable people. If you've not seen it, they take people that have got problems, and then they set them up on dates with other people that have got problems. It is pretty tough fucking viewing, but it is nice to know that no matter how undateable some people are, some of them do still get to go to Fernando's. I like watching Disney movies as well because they try to teach you like life lessons and morals. Like if you've not seen it, watch Zootopia, because that teaches you that it doesn't matter what race or religion we all are, we can all live alongside each other happily. But I do think that when they made that film, they were just making up for past mistakes. So I grew up watching The Lion King, and what that taught me, never trust a family member if they're a different colour. And then you've got Toy Story. What that taught me is that when I leave the room, all my toys come to life and start bitching about the way they've been treated. So like reflecting on that as an adult, I go all my toys, I line them up, I apologise to them for everything that they've been through, and then for their own benefit, I set them on fire. But in my defence, I did not know that they were conscious beings when I bought them from Love Honey. And then finally, you've got Frozen. And Frozen, that taught me that anyone can make mistakes. Even Disney, because that film is fucking shit. But I've been through a breakup recently, and I wouldn't normally talk about a breakup on stage, because for me, they're normally quite routine. Like, first I get upset about it, and then I come to terms with it, and then to get closure, I go around at 2 in the morning and shit on a doorstep. But this breakup was a bit different. Like, she seemed to break up with me using compliments. She said that I'm too positive and optimistic in life, which is the first time I've ever been told, I think this relationship will work much better if you were less mentally stable. But at least I don't have to worry about that whole sex thing anymore, because that's a dangerous game these days. Like, we've fucked about with that far too much. Like, if you buy a pack of condoms these days, there's a couple of weird options in there called warmth and tingle. Now, I found out this the hard way, but if you're ever going to use one of those condoms, you need to make sure that she knows this is the time you're going to use one of those condoms. Like, put a note on the fridge, start an event on Facebook. Just make sure she knows this is the time you're going to use one of those condoms. Because if you think that putting on a condom can be a bit of a mood killer, you should see what happens when she suddenly thinks she can feel herself getting an STD. Like, there is no coming back from that one. But what I do like about sex, you know, apart from the whole penis and vagina thing, is that people accidentally lose themselves in the moment and reveal new aspects of their personality. Like, I was lucky enough to be woken up by my housemate and his girlfriend being overly loud about what they were getting up to at 3 in the morning, which was a bit annoying, but then it went quiet, so I started going back to sleep. But then out of the darkness came my housemate's voice, and his best sexy voice, all I heard was, "Have you come, babe? Did I give you permission to come? You naughty girl." Now, obviously at this point, I'm face down in my pillow, pissing myself laughing. But then I realised that I've got a problem, because if I tolerated their loud 3 a.m. sex now, they were going to think it was okay to have loud 3 a.m. sex whenever they wanted. So the next morning, we're all sat down at breakfast, and I'm trying to figure out how to bring this up politely, which isn't fucking easy. But then I looked up out the window and I noticed the bin at the end of the drive, so I went, "Oh, Mike, you put the bin out?" He went, "Yeah?" I went, "Did I give you permission to put the bin out?" "You naughty boy." Now his girlfriend stands up, stares at me and just leaves the room. And then he just went, "Oh, it just felt right at the time." But I never heard them having sex again. And they broke up 2 weeks later, so it all worked out fine for me. You've been fucking wonderful. Have a good night.
Yeah.